Hey guys, what's up? Blacker Bricks here, back with another video. So today is day 2 of the progress on the castle. So what I'm going to do today is add a bit of a base and a couple of rocks actually under this first castle tower. So over here, I have this nice little 32 by 32 blue base plate from Lego. I got this at Walmart for $5. And I think it's a fantastic deal. You guys should check it out. Amazon currently has them for $5 as well. I'll leave a description in the video below. So what we're going to do today is just using some of these rock pieces I have over here. I'm just going to dump them out into a couple of these acro mill drawers so I can have an easier time taking them out. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing today is what they call in the Lego community as rock work. This is basically when you take any of these sloped pieces in dark bluish gray or light bluish gray and then make some cool sorts of slopes and angles out of them, and they call it rock work. So I got a ton of these pieces in both dark bluish gray and I got a couple in tan, so we'll switch it up a bit. And this is pretty much going to be the base for the castle. I want the entire castle to be on a nice little hill rock sort of thing in the middle of the ocean. So it is pretty ambitious, but I think if I do this right, it could turn out to be a really cool mock. I don't know if I'll actually use this piece. These are the very tall 1x3 slopes. I think I might just stick to the stout ones for this build specifically. So another thing I have over here is what they call filler brick. Oh my. So this is just multicolored large 2x bricks. These are used, as you can maybe see by the reflection. They're not in the best condition. But I wouldn't really use this for anything else, so I thought it might be most appropriate to use it in this context. So the plan for this whole structure is for it to build up to here. I'm not sure how high I want it to be just yet. I really want the build to guide me. I know that sounds kind of silly, but we'll see how it goes, honestly. Let me just measure it out real quick, just the approximate dimensions of how long this whole thing is. So across, it's about this length. So how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 11 studs across, which is interesting since this is all 33 studs around. So 11 studs across. So let's start right. I think it would be most appropriate if we started right in the middle. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now we got to measure this way as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is exactly the center of this base plate. So eventually this is going to go somewhere up there. So what we want to start doing is just building this out. Now it doesn't need to be like super tight. The first time I did rock work, I filled it up all the way and it was really heavy. And I feel that this time I don't really need to do that. I know where the center is, and instead of just filling it up like really strong with all these bricks, what I might do is just space it out, make sure that the pieces can connect with one another, but don't make it too bulky because you don't want it to be just a super heavy build. So I'm just going to do a bit of a time lapse, just showing you the progress of all this. So I am now going to begin laying down a couple of rocks. So pretty much I've created like a basic outline. The fantastic thing about rock work is that it is rocks that you're placing down. So if they're not all aligned or all nice, neat, and perfect, it is completely fine. That's the whole point of it being rock work. It's really up to you how detailed you want to go, how basic you want to go. I could fill this in with a little brick there, but I decided that there's no reason to just add unnecessary weight to this whole build. So thankfully I have so many of these pieces, so I can really get to work. And you can see that I'm creating just a bit of a nice little like shape down here, and maybe switch it up just a bit, right? Like I can keep it like that, or I can switch it up. I think in this case I'll keep it like that. I'll turn it right over there, or you know what I might do? I'll just keep it like that. I don't want it to look weird. So as you can see, we have a pretty basic outline of how it's going to be. The castle can be pretty high up because we have created a large enough space. And you might see that it's trailing off a bit. What I've aimed to do in this sort of build is create these nice little shapes. I'll just edit that. And the great thing is I'm keeping this nice little brick separator with me handy, so I can edit anything I want quickly and easily. We have some pretty cool shapes going on here, actually. I'm actually pretty happy with how it looks right now. And now all we gotta do is just start building off of this. So the actual building and all the rocks are now done, as you can see. It's pretty solid. It's thankfully not too heavy. I managed to keep quite a bit of space in between each of the pieces. I'm just going to move back the tripod just a bit so you can see a better look. The whole thing. And now what I'm going to do is just put some of these large dark bluish gray tiles on top, just so it's almost like it's almost like a base plate for everything else on top. So otherwise I feel like this build turned out pretty solid in general. I'm having a bit of a difficulty sticking these guys on. So now we're just going to need a couple of small ones. It's too long. I really like how the dark tan accents the rest of the build. I think that turned out really good, actually. And overall, I'd say this is definitely a success. Now it's just going to be a challenge of finding all these pieces. So for now, we're just going to leave it as it is right now. And we're just going to place this little tower on top. Does that look like it might work? You can maybe squish it a bit this way just to make it work. So we're going to use a couple of these little jumper pieces over here and just attach those on the bottom. And when we're done attaching all of these jumpers, what we want to do is make them all parallel to one another. No, it is coming apart over here. I wonder why. Maybe we stretched it too thin. My apologies, the camera actually just died, so I put it in its charger and we'll just get right back to what we were doing before. So I was just showing you how I plan to place this whole structure down. What I'm doing is I'm just using these nice little jumpers and I'm placing them on the bottom of this and just finding some place to put it down. So they all need to be parallel, so they all face down on the studs in the same direction. So we're going to get one down over here and then try and get one down over there. Maybe a bit of a challenge. So I got three down as of now. I just need to get this down. Awesome. I think that's all four. It's all solid. And yeah, I'd say that is a really good start to this mock in general. So we got the whole mountain build up. We got the castle interior completely empty right now. Sorry, that's a bit unfocused. It's completely empty. There's nothing inside, but I do plan on adding some stuff very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe I could teach you a couple cool new tricks. I plan on adding some more. Maybe in the next video I'll add in a spiral staircase. And hopefully by then the remaining pieces for this will be in. So that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy this. And have a fantastic day.